It's your girl Kathy from Kathy's Kitchen. Yep, I just got off the plane. It is Sunday and we got to get some food in us. This is going to be a quick, simple, easy, fast meal. I already did my smoked meat in my pressure cooker. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Then I'm going to turn this fire on. I already got my ham hocks all nice and tender. So I'm going to get that water boiling so I can add my greens. So there we go. We're going to do that. And I'm going to put the top on it this time so it can boil fast. Because like I said, we cooking kind of quick. Today I'm tired. We've been traveling. But, you know, you got to come home and do a reset, okay? You got to get them greens and stuff back in your body. You've been eating all that gourmet food, all that good stuff. And you got to go ahead and get your body back on track again with some greens, like your mama used to say. You got to oil your pipes, you know? So that's what we're doing. So I'm preheating my air fryer because I'm going to do my wings in air fryer. We are cooking fast. I was going to do this outside in the smoker. Not today. So this is what we're doing. We're preheating this, and we're going to go ahead and season our wings because I'm going to cook them
gloves?
in there. They're right behind me. They're right behind me. I already got them. I got them. I tried to be ready. I was thinking, what am I missing? But this is a quick meal today. All right. So this is probably about 2 pounds of chicken wings. And that's probably just perfect for us. You know, we'll have a little bit left over for lunch tomorrow. And these are just party wings, nothing special. And so what I am going to do on my wings, I am going to coat them first with some avocado oil, okay? And that's so the skin can get nice and crispy inside of the air fryer. So we'll shake that on. That's probably about a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. And then we're going to take some garlic powder. And this is granulated garlic. And we're going to shake some on there. We're going to do like a good teaspoon. Like that amount. I didn't feel it's a tablespoon because I ain't see my teaspoon. We're just going to pour it very lightly like that. So it don't go all up in the air because y'all know it getting me to sneezing. So I have to be very careful when I do that. And my blackened seasoning coming to you all soon. You'll be able to buy this one day. We make this in the restaurant and I use it a lot at home. The season, it has everything in it that you need. And I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of that. Shake that right in there. Get that? And I'm going to add some Holy Smokes. And I said, I do not know where I bought this from, and I love it. But, you know, the internet is the largest store in the world. You definitely probably look this up and find it, but I promise you, I think I got this at the dollar store. But I love it. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of that. Shake that in there, yeah, like so. And I need a little black pepper. I didn't take that out. Let's get the black pepper. Because I only got a little bit of that left, too. Because I only think about it when I'm cooking that I need to buy some. So I'm just going to shake some of that, okay? That's probably like a teaspoon, not too much. That's right. Now we're going to massage this. But you know what? I'm going to move these first.
Yep, I'll take them.
Let's get these to Jerome. There you go. Thank you, Jerome.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm going to push my pajama sleeves up before I get to going. And I'm going to massage this in nice, just like that. See how beautiful and well seasoned that looks? Yes and yes. I come home for lunch, y'all. I make this all the time. I make me a salad. Y'all probably seen one of my videos. I'll throw me a couple wings in the air fryer, you know, because I don't want to fry them, you know. Put a little that healthy olive oil or even some avocado oil like I just did. And it's just nice. See, look, ready. It said add food. You gonna talk about timing? Don't put that in there.
I know I was going to take it.
Yeah, I just forgot to get a trash thing.
Okay.
Like I always do. Push that up that way first.
All right, let me move these.
All right. I'm just going to sit this. I'm going to let it kind of rest a little bit on there. Because I don't know how hot that bottom is. Let me get me some more gloves. And I'm going to put these wings in here. All right, let's get these babies going. And like I said, they're preheat 400 degrees. And I'm gonna drop these in the air fryer. Yeah, y'all can hear that sizzle when I put them in there. There we go.
I love when we come back home from trips and I get some greens. And
We have to. We got to get our system. Because sometimes you throw your system in shock. You know, you be eating all that delicious food, really good, but your body is used to some things that it just has to perform a certain way. And we getting old. We, like I said, you got to oil your pipes, put that thing in there to keep you get your fiber in your diet. I mean, we probably ain't drank 20 bottled water since we've been home. So we got to hydrate. You know why? Because we're going to drink some wine.
This is not a dry day.
Okay, this is not a dry day. Our days off are our drinking days. And I could use that for trash. You throw that in there. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the air fryer. Easy breezy. And it's on 20 minutes, okay? And it probably will cook longer there. After those 20 minutes, I'm probably going to come back and I'm going to flip them. And they're probably going to do another 10 minutes. But y'all, I'm going to let y'all know how they go. So now my smoked meat is boiling. I don't need this. And I'm going to take that off. Sit that back there. So I got me a good boil. I got my ham hocks in there. Let me see how they looking. Oh, yeah, they looking great. Oh, yeah. See there? This is why I cook them in the pressure cooker first. You know, so they can really, really start breaking down. They take all day when you just cook them on the stove. And I ain't have all day today. I was ready to get stuff done today because been traveling. The airport stuff can make you really tired. And I have bought some greens. I didn't use them all because y'all know I will buy them greens in the bag from Walmart. And I didn't use them all the last time. So I just threw them in my freezer. I ain't do nothing special to them. Just put them in the freezer. And I do that all the time. And they come out just fine. So what I got in here is some collards and a bag of mixed greens. That's what I got. So I'm just putting these right in there. They already pre-cut, already rinsed. And when I say already rinsed, I don't mean right out the bag. I mean I rinsed them the last time I bought them and I didn't use them. And I put them in the freezer because I know y'all be like, oh my God. Y'all ain't got to see everything. Now you do when you're in a restaurant, you want to see everything. I can feel that. But yeah, I guess it does represent who you are. So you do need to know it. I won't be a hater on you. Can you pass me that Goya?
Okay.
And I put Goya seasoning in. Will you want me to give you this?
Yeah.
Okay. I put Goya seasoning in my greens. And I don't know how I stumbled up on it, but I freaking love it. All right. And I don't season my water or anything before. And it's because there's so much sodium and flavor in the ham hocks. And speaking of that, I want to kind of just taste the water a little bit so I can see what I'm working with, you know. But normally I do about a tablespoon, and I think I'm going to be just fine with that. Yep. About a tablespoon. You don't just want to see if it tastes salty, you know. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon. And that'll be it. We'll shake that in there like that. Put that top back on. And I'm also, you got to add a little oil in your greens, but we're going to use some healthy oil. We're going to do like, let's measure it this time. Just a good tablespoon. That's all we need. We don't need that's why. You need 2. Sometimes you got to look at it. You know, that whole pinch and the squeeze your mama used to do, it's real, man. It's real. And then you look at it and you be like, that don't look like enough. So that is actually what happened at that moment right there. So I'm going to go ahead and push that down in there. And I cook my greens on high. I told y'all this is quick. When I get to the end, closer when they're done, I'm going to add this spinach. So I'm going to put this top right on these greens. And my water is boiling. So I am about to do my hot water cornbread. So let me move all this out the way. I really don't have that much to move. Give me that. I'm going to put this in there.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to move that over there. And let me grab a cornmeal. We're going to get this cornmeal going. Hey, you know what I didn't grab? Can you grab me the canola oil out of there?
Canola oil?
Yes, I can put it in the pan.
Okay.
Yep, and this right here is the end of my cornmeal, which looks like it's not a full cup. I would say it's probably about 3/4 of a cup. And this is just regular white cornmeal. But you guys saw the other one I used in my video, the pan, P-A-N. That is the one I prefer. But this is what I have left. So I grew up on this one, but the pan I love. So move that over there out of the way. Pour a little oil right in this pan. And this is going to be for hot water cornbread. Move that over there. Told y'all we're doing a fast cook today. Where my salt at? I got to put a little salt in there. And like I said, this is about 3/4 cup in here. And so I'm going to do like, here you go, like a half teaspoon. I don't mean no half tablespoon. I don't mean that. Y'all kill you with that. Half teaspoon of sea salt. And I just use sea salt. You can use whatever salt you like. It's just supposed to be better for you. And why is it better? I'm not really sure. But y'all know my saying. If it's on the internet, it's true. Okay? So I'm going to put that back there. And I should have a little whisk in my drawer. And I do. And we're going to just swirl this around like so. And whenever you are making hot water cornbread, y'all, the key is to really make sure your water is hot. It has to be a rolling boil, just like it is right here. So I'm going to switch these two out because I'm going to put this on the fire because it takes no time at all for it to cook. And so I'm going to pour that hot water in there a little bit at a time. And I do a little at a time because if you put too much, and this is all the cornmeal I got left, then it's ruined. I can't take away. That's what I say. You can't take away. You can always add to, but you can't take away. And this will probably make a good, maybe 2, 3. You know, and this will be all Jerome's. I'm not a real big cornbread eater.
I ain't gonna need 3 of them.
I'm just saying how much it'll yield.
Oh.
This is what it'll make.
I'm gonna share with you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. So that's a good marriage. Jerome will share all his stuff though with me. I'll be like, it's only 1 wing left, and I'll have it all set in my mind. I'm gonna give him that 1 wing. He always say, we can split it. I'm like, okay, thank you, because y'all know Daddy get the big piece of chicken, so I appreciate that. So we let that sit there till that water heats up. So I've got to make my vegetables for my greens. Okay, so I'm going to slide these over here. Get those going. Told you we ain't messing around today. We're going to use pickle juice today. Y'all know why? Because I don't have no Italian dressing.
So you've been in Florida, not the grocery store.
That's right. I've been in Florida.
We didn't have no Aldi video.
That's right. No Aldi video. I'm working on what we have in the crib. So here we go. Oh, yeah. Nice and high. See that? Yeah. You want to pat them? I know some of y'all say, how is she handling that? Technique, and I've been doing it forever. That's how. So we're going to sit this in the grease. Yeah. Like so. Like I said, this will make a good 3, and that's exactly what it's doing. See there? Yep, perfect. Got to pat them out, round them out, get them going.
I'm going to give you this plate to put them on too.
All right.
When you ready.
All right. Put this one on there too. All right, y'all, how I'm doing? Have I been hurricaning?
You're doing just fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. I've been trying to do better. Get my post down, you know. I just rev up, you know, like an engine. Your girl get the going. And I realized when I slow down, look how clean my workspace is. Okay?
And you make less mistakes.
Yeah, and I make less mistakes. I be acting like y'all gonna run away. Ooh, I better get it going. And most times, y'all know what y'all say? We want to see the long version. So let's get this over here. I will put a little water in there and rinse my hands. All right. Let's dry that off. All right, and I got a bowl over there, right, JJ?
Right there.
Oh, no, I mean for the trash. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Push these greens down. Ooh, y'all know what? I did all that. I forgot to add my onion and my greens. Let me add that in there. So I'm going to sit that a little bit over there. I forgot to add that. I cook onions in there in my greens, y'all. I forgot. Let me get that in there. That's good. Let's move him on that side. Let's get it going. All right. I saw some green seasoning in the store. I've never tried it before. And I said, I wonder if it's any good. I think I'm going to try it one day. Let's see. I mean, but my green seasoning is so simple. You know, but there's nothing wrong with trying new things. Nothing wrong. That's how I found out about that cornmeal that I really love. If I'd have kept using my mama's version, I'd have never known that I love that pan version so much better. All right, look. I love technology. Turn food. Yes, Mr. Air Fryer. I shall turn these wings like you said. But look how beautiful they are coming. I'm going to just let that hit the edge of it. It's okay.
Okay.
I don't want it to burn the counter. Even if it can or not, I don't know. Well, we're going to flip it. We're going to flip them wings. They look so good, y'all. Wish y'all could smell them. Yes. There's a lot of wings. But it will be lunch and it will be dinner.
Unless your daughter come over.
Yeah, but I think she eating somewhere. I saw her, look, I be looking at my kids, find my phone to see their location. And I saw she was in Clayton, so I think she's somewhere eating dinner with a boyfriend. So my wings are safe. She gonna see this video. Mama, please, quit following me. I miss her. I was gone the whole weekend. I enjoy my kids. I'm ready to have a glass of wine with her, you know. She went to California this weekend. She stayed at my friend's house, Melissa Etheridge. And they all went to Disneyland with the kids, with her kids, and they all had a good time. And I just want to hear the stories. You know, that's the best part to me of your kids growing up is enjoying their lives as well. Let me put that on there.
Okay.
Can you pull that little tip?
I get it.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
I'm slide that over a tad bit. All right, it's back at it. All right. You just sit them on there.
Yep.
On the rest. You got it? All right, so now we're going to go ahead and cut up onions and tomato for our salad to go on top of our greens. Oh, hot water cornbread. Jerome just did me like this, y'all. Let's see. Right, we don't want to burn it because this is it.
Right.
Yeah, look, he's perfect. He was just ready. See, I think that's what they be doing on them cooking shows.
What?
They be like this. Hey, go over there. Somebody be cueing them because, you know, you be multitasking. Oh, yeah, they're cooking up just nice. I can turn it down a little bit, though. Here we go. All right, keep your eye on that, Jerome, okay?
Okay.
I think I'm going to cut this way. Let's take this little centerpiece out.
You don't want the centerpiece?
I am, but I just like the way once you take that bulb out, you can get that nice angle that you like on the onion, that nice thin angle slice, you know. There we go. I like it to look like that. It just looks good on your greens. Yep, like so. Let's get that. I need to sharpen my knives.
How often do you think we eat greens? Once a month?
Maybe more. Maybe at least twice. I would think maybe twice a month when you say. Twice. You know, vegetables, I just don't love them. I like them though, they're good for you. You know, it's what they tell us. You know, they're good for us. You know, but greens, I really do like those. I like them the most out of vegetables when it comes to vegetables. I like those the most. So, you know, you got to get them. And sometimes I ain't going to lie, I be like, I need some vegetables. I need a salad. I don't want another piece of meat. I don't want to see a piece unless it's in my salad.
Oh, you didn't do too bad this weekend. We had quite a few vegetables.
Yeah, we did. I've been trying to do better. Trying to do better. We ain't getting no younger.
Yeah, we had salads and...
We did. How my hot water cornbread doing? Let me look at it.
It's looking about ready.
Yep. Let me get a paper towel.
Put it right on this plate I got for you.
All right. Let me see, is he ready though? Is he ready? Yeah, he ready. There we go. Hot water cornbread is ready, baby.
And you can't tell it does cook different from the other one.
It does, it does. And this is the one we grew up on. The other one is better to me. I like that one better. You know, ain't nothing wrong with a little change, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong, mama. She can't be mad about your... Oh, you know what? We came home. I thought I was about to go to the store. I actually had a little piece of tomato left in the house. I ain't have to go through nothing. I ain't want to either. We ordered the wine. We was like, oh, we get some Prosecco from Sam's. We ain't have to do nothing. All we had to do was go in the refrigerator in the basement. I had everything I needed. That was such a good feeling. I did not feel like getting in my car, going to get nothing. All right. Now let's chop these up in some pieces. Yep. Get that in there. Yeah. And y'all know we're going to eat these greens with some Chicago peppers. Y'all know how we do. Everybody be like, where did we get those? Jardinera peppers. And now I did a video. I showed them, and I was in the store at Schnucks where you can get them. And I don't think nobody ever see them videos. Because I get it over and over. I think people ask me more about those peppers than they do anything else.
Yeah.
You know?
You can order online too.
Yeah, but you can. I always say, internet is the largest store in the world. You can find it.
Yeah.
But I know right now, nobody want to pay shipping on nothing with these gas prices. Because they ain't joking. You hear me? No, they not. So I'm throw some pickles in here now. I love pickles with my greens. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So you got another, you put another tongue in there? Spoon?
Oh,
you give me that. You give me a spoon, that's fine. The hole is big enough. You know, give me one with some, because I'm have to take some of that juice. I discovered these pickles at Sam's. These are some good pickles, y'all. They are so, so, so good. Throw them in there. I mean, I just walk around and eat them like a salad. No pickle juice. You know why? No Italian dressing.
You can put some basil in it.
I am.
See, I'm learning.
I sure am going to put some basil in there. Look, because y'all know how to do. That's part of my hurricane. Coming out too slow.
That pinch.
That's right. You know, that's going to be messed up one day. I ain't got the top on there. Yep. Just fold that in there very nice. Just like so. You see that? And we just going to do a little dab of olive oil in there. Just a little bit. It's kind of like making your own Italian dressing a little bit. You got your vinegar and all that stuff in there. You know, just adds to it. All right, let's mix that. So we are good. So I'm going to come back, and the greens and the chicken will be done. Everything is ready, all right? The greens, they are ready. And I tell you, this is a quick meal. I meant it was a quick meal today. So let me get a little piece of this fat back. You know, that ain't right to get no greens and I get a little piece of fat back. Yeah, don't we talk about I ain't made no smoked turkey. I ain't want none. Okay, I'm just getting a little snibble. I ain't making a for real plate just yet. Just a little tad. Just a little taste. Ain't that all right? Just a little taste? All right. I ain't ready to eat my full dinner all the way. So this is for you all. Move my hot water cornbread over here. I'm going to get a little piece of that in a second. But, you know, I got to put these delicious vegetables on my greens. You know, that's how I eat mine. I got to give me a couple of little cucumbers. There we go. Throw that on there. And look how great my wings turned out in the air fryer. So I'm going to get me one of the flats. I love the flats. And you know this would not be right if I ain't put none of them Chicago peppers on there, okay? Them Chicago Jardinera peppers, yeah. And a little piece, move that over. Hot water cornbread. Just gonna break me off a little half. Oh, you heard that crunch. So yeah, let's get a little taste. Come on, let's get a little bite. Delicious. Green is nice and tender. Little piece of bad back now. Swine is so divine. Followed up with a little hot water cornbread. Air fried chicken. Oh my Lord. It's your girl Kathy from Kathy's Kitchen.